Hi guys, good evening and welcome back once again to the EdWord. I'm your host Eddie, and in tonight's video I will be discussing what I thought of the latest and so very good episode of Creature Commandos. Dropped almost a week ago. I've had a very busy past couple of days with work. I've had a very busy past couple of days with work and the holidays coming up and all that jazz. So basically, I fell a little behind here on my content. I did watch Creature Commandos. I just haven't had a chance to talk about the latest episode till now. So before I get into all of that, please be warned, this is a spoiler-filled review. So if you're not caught up on Creature Commandos by the latest episode, you do not want to keep watching or listening, as I will be discussing spoilers, plot details, character stuff, all that jazz. That being said, you have been warned. Let's dive right into it. First and foremost, wonderful episode. A great combination of carnage, emotion, heartbreak, and character development. All of the wonderful trademarks that is the masterful storyteller that is James Gunn. A great episode. Enjoyed it a lot. I was a little disappointed, a little sad to see G.I. Robot bite it, though. Granted, he is a robot, so he could be rebuilt or reprogrammed, whatever you want to call it, but he also could be dead. Like, he may have only been a character around for the first 3 episodes, and then he may be gone forever, so I don't know. But he had a fascinating backstory. I loved the twist that he was brought back to life by someone who claimed to be a military collector, which technically he was, but he was also a blooming Nazi. Blooming or burgeoning? Yeah. Basically, he was a modern-day Nazi, like most of his friends that G.I. Robot ends up murdering in cold blood. So, of course, in the eyes of the law, that's still murder, which would explain how he ended up in jail in Belrive, or is it Belrev? Well, you know, where he got recruited from. It was great hearing Michael Rooker's voice. He's always such a treat to listen to and see perform on the big or small screen. And of course, he's a frequent James Gunn collaborator. So of course, Michael Rooker had a part in this show, and I was delighted. Even though he played kind of an asshole, he wasn't an asshole until it was too late. And of course, with that, G.I. Robot killed him in cold blood, along with all his cohorts, which was awesome. Unfortunately, we also saw the end of G.I. Robot. He was seemingly destroyed by Cersei when the Creature Commandos went back to the princess's castle to save her once they realized they had been set up for a diversion. But we also got a pretty cool fight or extended battle sequence between the Creature Commandos and Cersei's goons, you know, with how they ripped those assholes to pieces and whatnot. And It was each character got a little spotlight in the sun, so to speak, where they each had their little moments. Even though the character that this episode mostly emphasized on was G.I. Robot, we still got to see the other characters shine in their respective lights. Like, I loved it when Flag told G.I. Robot that, yeah, these guys are Nazis, and that sent him into killing mode, which was awesome. So I'm bummed to see G.I. Robot go. I hope he's not gone forever. I hope he either gets rebuilt or reprogrammed into a better, possibly more badass-looking body, or maybe if he gets rebuilt, how he looks all the same, I'd be happy with that too. But if he's also the one and only fatality of Creature Commandos, I could live with that too, because all the other characters who are just as interesting and captivating and entertaining, I would hate to see any of them go anytime soon, since we just met them, especially with the possibility and prospect of them being played by their voiceover counterparts in live action someday in other future DCU projects and films and shows. What kind of projects could those be? I don't know. But my point is, I don't want to see any of these characters die or get killed off anytime soon. And if G.I. Robot was the one sacrifice Gunn had to make in order for the rest of the characters to grow and develop, then I'm okay with that. I'd also be okay with it if they brought back G.I. Robot, like I said, rebuilt or reprogrammed in a more badass looking body. I'd be all for that as well too. But another fantastic episode from the masterful storyteller that is James Gunn. It had a little bit of everything, but this one, out of all the episodes we've gotten so far, probably had the most heartbreak. Heartbreak in terms of I hated seeing G.I. Robot die. His backstory wasn't necessarily sad. It was quite interesting about how he served in World War II with a unit, killing Nazis, of course, and actually earning the guys' respect and admiration. I think they also sneakily introduced another DC character named Sergeant Rock, or is it Brock? One of those two. But he wasn't played by the actor who is rumored to be playing him in a live-action film that was announced not too long ago. But we'll see if those plans come to any fruition or not. But in the meantime, this was another solid episode of Creature Commandos, and I absolutely cannot wait for the next one. So what did you guys think of this latest episode of Creature Commandos? Did you like it? Did you love it? Were you expecting more, expecting less? Let me know what your thoughts and feelings are down below in the comments section. Please remember to keep it civil and respectful. Have a wonderful rest of your night. Creature Commandos drops new episodes every Thursday on Max. Have a nice night, everybody, and of course, until next time, may the Force be with you.